Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. And I've got to say, it's good to be back here in Melbourne. Tonight we're here at the MCG. My ally in the box for this match will be Matthew Richardson. Welcome, Richo.
Hey Dennis, tonight should be a really special game.
They're not playing for sheep stations today, but we're expecting a real clash in this practice match.
There's a big sound from the rest of the town. It's the sound of the mighty giants.
The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man once.
Take the longest strides and the highest leap. The stronger than...
The Demons are coming down the race. The look ready and rearing, and the crowd are right behind them.
It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue and
We have the toss of the coin. The Giants win the toss. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. Here we go. It's the Demons versus the Giants. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Superb handball. Gorn doesn't waste that opportunity. Jams it on the boot. Taken by Williams. Kicks. Marked by Tomlinson. Sends the Sharon on its way. Lewis with the mark. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. The ball is coming back into play. Gorn decisively takes possession. Superb handball. Watt had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Perfect timing from Cheel. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Brayshaw drops it. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Jones with the interception. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Good mark by Garrett. Too far out to score short. Jams it on the boot now. He was never going to get that. Tomlinson aims for his man on the ground. Tapped by Tomlinson. Watt aims for his man on the ground. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Gorn gets the tap. Jones taps it. He gathers the loose ball. Handball short. Tyson with a big bump to Kelly. Ward picks it. Great mark.
Vince may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Tyson takes possession. He grabs the footy. He gets boot to the ball. He gets the upper hand.
The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Great mark. By Vince. McDonald with the mark. Hands it out to open space. He intercepted by Munford. Cameron receives the ball. He brings it out of the pack. Kelly presents and takes the mark. Jams it on the boot now. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. That's a very well executed goal. Cameron kicks our first goal of the game.
Cameron's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. His teammates rush over. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Munford outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. He picked it up off the ground. Finey handballs it. The bouncing ball is controlled. Lobs the handball. That play is as high-tech as it can for. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. Scully boots it. Nice work from Green. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Marked by Mumford. 45 metres out. Mumford drives the ball towards goal. Goal to Greater Western Sydney. Greater Western Sydney in front by 2 goals with that score.
Mumford. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Congratulated by his teammates. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Good bounce. Gorn got a fist on it. Vince with the tap. Caniglio gathers. Is in his possession. McDonald read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Good tap from Viney. Tap by Jones. Collected by Watts. They've conceded possession. Tapped by Ward. He collects the loose ball. Gains possession. Tyson puts it on the boot. Wilson wins the marking contest. He spears the ball. Takes it well. Gets boot to high. Kelly was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. No contest for that mark. Almost a touch of synchronised striking about that mark. That was the peg.
Tyson needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. He boots it. Petraka takes a contested mark.
Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Gets boot to Leather. Nice mark under pressure. Kelly sends the ball on its way. Shield with the mark. Works it across the ground. He wins the contest. Tomlinson feeds it wide. Takes it well.
Johnson needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. The ball is tapped. He hits it. It gets tapped. The ball is tapped. Gorn with the spoil. Lewis gets onto the ball. Passes by hand.
He gathers the loose ball. Scully with the tap. Vince with the pass. Hibbert says, no, I'm over here. Slams it on the boot. A good mark under the circumstances. Bumps the ball. Great hands. He kicks it. I see it, but I don't believe it. That's his first. The Demons kick their first. He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. Petraka celebrates. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre backs. Gorn with a big fist on it, gets a handball away. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Jones throws it, clear as day. Kicked by Ward. Nice mark under pressure.
Caniglio really wears his heart on his sleeve. Vince taps the ball. He gets a fist to it. The ball is gathered. Tap. He's got a hold of that one. Kelly with great hands.
Puts boot to ball. Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
Melbourne and the Giants are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage. GWS have 24 kicks on the board and Melbourne have 19, fairly close if you ask me.
Thank you very much, Richo. Let's get back to the action.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
Knocks it down in front. Scoops up the bouncing ball. It's impossible to outplay an opponent who can't outthink. Think about that. Tap by Gorn. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Takes possession. He's running hot, Richard.
He's been outstanding all match, Dan.
Caniglio sends the ball on its way.
Hibbert may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Viney receives the hand pass. That was a brave bump. Shield takes the opportunity. He receives the ball. Gorn with great hands. He kicks the ball. Great hands.
Chips it down towards half forward. Gallup wins the marking contest. Sends it on its way. Petrarca with the mark. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Going for goal number 2. No good. The lead is easily in reach for Melbourne. It's not the score he was looking for.
Davis can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Oh, he's put it out of bounds on the full. Lining it up with the goal now. Brayshaw slams the ball to his boot. Wilson takes the mark. He kicks the ball. Lewis marks the ball. He kicks the ball. A good contested mark there.
Shield kicks it. Nice mark there. Sends it on its way. A good mark under the circumstances. What kicks towards the forwards. Gallup gets the upper hand. 35 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Look at that. He's put it through. The first goal for Gallup. Melbourne to win the lead. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Gallup shows the goal umpire the right signal. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Gorn with the hit, with the ball now. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Gorn with the tap. Tomlinson with the mighty fist. What on the ball at the moment. He's got the footy in his hands. What throws it? Clear as day. Puts boot to ball. Nice work from Viney. Kicks. Nice hands.
Shaw always has the ball on a string. It's a mark. He slams that on the boot. Caniglio just wanted it more then. Puts boot to ball. He takes a strong mark. Galedio with the kick. Mumford, just the better man in that contest.
Mumford feeds it wide. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Tyson with the kick. Great mark.
Gorn has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. He boots it. A great mark under pressure. Mumford kicks it. A nice contested mark. Hibbert slams the ball to his boot. He wins the contested mark. Binks kicks the ball. Good mark.
Lewis with the mark.
Puts boot to ball. Ward, just the better man in that contest.
Ward kicks out along the boundary line. Hands like dinner plates.
Galedio may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Cameron really forced to earn that mark. Cameron kicks for goal. Cameron puts it through.
Greater Western Sydney back in front. This match is swinging back and forth like a metronome. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Very happy with that kick. Both ruckmen had their eyes on the ball. Here's the bounce. Clean tap by Patton. Cameron just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. He grabs it on the run. Shield is an absolute leather magnet, and for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my wife. He's got the footy in his hands. Gorn knocks the ball loose with a big tackle. A short handball. Viney is able to squeeze a kick through the pad. Gets boot to leather. Well, he gave it a shot. Patton picks up the bouncing ball. Kicked by Scully. The ball over the line. Greater Western Sydney sending out Mumford. The umpire has released the ball. Patton with the tap. Jones with a big bump to Ward. Long grabs it and takes off. Look at him go. Long. The Giants with the ascendancy over Melbourne, leading the match 24-13. That replay shows just how good that goal was. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Great bounce. Patton, try swinging your purse next time. It's coming from the guy wearing makeup. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Gorn with the mighty fist. Viney onto the ball. Slips the handball to Tyson. Gets the ball on the boot. Plucks it out of the air. He kicks it. If seeing is believing, then that guy could be one of the all-time great illusionists. A second goal in the bag. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Petraka celebrates. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Deft touch from McDonald. The umpire wants to ball it up.
Patton, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Patton gets the footy. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice, strong mark. Tyson boots it. McDonald with the spill. Interception. He steals the ball on the bounce. Griffin grabs the ball on the bounce.
Cameron goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Cameron launches one towards goal. What a great goal by Cameron. The Giants lead the Demons 30-19. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Deft touch from McDonald. He has the ball. Jones clearly doesn't get enough attention. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. What executes the goal well. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. What loves that? The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. McDonald punches. Tomlinson made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Let's take a brief look at the stats.
Both teams are sitting fairly even on the board in marking contests. The tackling abilities on display from both sides appear close on the scoreboard, with Melbourne on 28 and GWS on 27.
Thanks, Richo. One half down, one to go. Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Jones guides it, guided by Hibbert. Viney with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Gets a handball away. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Low spearing kick. Wins the hard ball. Kicks. I guess it was worth a go. Lewis has been a step and a half too slow all game. Short butt. Scully with the interception. Grabs the footy. Wood gets the ball. Jones just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. He's got the footy in his hands with the ball now. A solid mark from Lobb.
Lobb. He's got all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. I reckon he could become a 200-game player. Mumford shoots for goal. It's on its way. Sends it home with a huge kick.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Celebration time after that one for Mumford. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Mumford with the mighty fist. Runs into a tackle. Tap by Mumford. Delidio with the tap. McDonald aims for his man on the ground. Vince taps it. Caniglio sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Hibbert has the ball. Scoops up the ball. Grabs the footy. Going for goal number one. Through for a point. 2 goals the margin for Greater Western Sydney. I would have expected him to nail that.
Gawn has so much potential, he could just be anything. He kicks the ball, he drops the mark. Tyson collects it. It looks like he's got an injury. The doctor will have to take a look at that one. Kelly passes it.
Johnson going for number one. Misses the goal and goes through for the behind. Greater Western Sydney by 13. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Gawn waiting for the man to free up. He spills the mark. He collects the loose ball. Lobb misses the goals. Greater Western Sydney by 14. Disappointing kick there. He looks for a man on the lead. Gawn kicking the ball to himself. Bumps the pigskin. Marks. Good drop punt by Johnson. Great grab.
Melbourne just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Scully puts it out of bounds on the full. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball. He kicks the ball. Delidio with good strong hands.
Kicks into the forward line. Cameron, the better man there. 35 metres out. Sends the Sharon on its way. Marked by Green. Goes for his 50. Nice mark there. Cameron shoots for goal. Greater Western Sydney get a goal. The Giants on 20 points. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Cameron celebrates. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce. Tap to advantage. What with the bump? McDonald picks up the bouncing ball. Jones handball short. Vince did not ease up. He hand passes the ball. Scully runs in. Kicks. Delivio has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Mumford with the mark. 40 metres from home. Mumford pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The Giants in front.
Mumford will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Celebration time after that one for Mumford. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. McDonald hits it. Vince gets the ball. What with the ball? It's like he has the ball on a string. Couldn't seal the deal. Melbourne will need to hasten their goal-scoring rate as they lag behind the Giants, 51-26. They'll be disappointed with that effort. Davis to bring it in. Takes that one strongly. 30 metres out. Petrarca will avert his paycheck if he converts this one. Melbourne are in real trouble now.
Petrarca's got good knowledge of the game, and you can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Petrarca knows that was something special. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Good bounce. Tapped by McDonald with the ball now.
The Demons may not be in the lead at the moment, but they have been aggressive and they do have a free kick count that shows how great a side they really are.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Hit by Mumford. Guided by Cannon. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
The GWS big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Giants' scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. Ward with a strong mark. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark.
The Giants get the free kick as it goes out on the full. Mumford for the Giants. Johnson kicks hard along the boundary line. Frost gets the upper hand. Kicks it. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. There's the peg. Bumps the pigskin. And the mark will be paid. Hunt boots it. McDonald with the mark. Kicks it. Hands like dinner plates. Works it across the ground. Cameron with the mark. A monster kick will be required from here. The ball is slammed towards goal by Cameron. Goal from a long way out by Cameron. They increase their lead. The Giants with a handy break, leading the Demons 57-32.
Cameron on his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. Cameron shows the goal umpire the right signal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good bounce. McDonald really gets onto this one. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Harms with the kick. A great effort. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? Here's now. Great mark. Jams it on the boot. Wood with the mark. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Johnson with a low spearing kick. Nice mark there. Choose to kick it. Nice contested mark by Cameron. Kicks it. Low. Grabs that one. 50 metres out. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. The Giants in front. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
The huge difference in score is not reflecting minuscule difference in stats. The Giants are just making it count at the right times.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richo. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
It's not over when you're losing terribly. It's over when you quit.
What comes away with the ball? He's running hot, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
Yet another possession. The ball in the hands of Petrarca. Tomlinson decisively. Controlled by Williams. Penetrating hand pass. Good tap from Shield. The ball spills to Caniglio. Short with the running catch. Gets the loose ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
That kick has covered a very long distance.
Well, the Demons haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. He steadies now in front of goal. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. Hannon cuts off the ball. Petrarca gets the ball. Tomlinson gets onto the ball.
The Demons coach using the bench. The umpire will give us another ball up. Gorn not even close to getting a hit out. You might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Just stopping for a quick dance. Melbourne have run to their tally. The Demons are in some real trouble here.
Melbourne could just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. Harms celebrates. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Gorn wins the tap. Terrible timing by Mumford. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Hannon has it.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. If Melbourne forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50, they just need to be given a shot.
Sends it on its way. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He steers it out of the defensive 50. Off the ground.
Melbourne have shown great discipline out there. They haven't given up any free kicks easily. Unfortunately, it isn't making the biggest impact on the scoreboard. Gorn putting his head down as he runs in. Hogan has a kick. Nice kick. The Demons still with some work to do to catch up with the Giants.
I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. He's excited about that one. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Umpire bounces the ball. Clean tap out of the ruck. He gets his hands on the footy. Nice interception. Shield dishes it off to the running man. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Ward with an easy mark. Ward sends the ball on its way. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Ties the peg. Jones with the mark.
Jones doesn't even break stride when gathering the loose ball, just clean hands. He slams that on the boot. Tomlinson marks the ball. He boots it. Ward spills it. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Caniglio by hand.
Footy is like a chain. You always have to work on the weakest links. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
The ball in the hands of Hibbert. He has the ball. Has it now. Cameron decisively. He takes control of the loose ball. Strong mark by Barney. Shoots off the handball. Go on again, Richard.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Gets boot to leather. Well, he gave it a shot. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Mumford gets the tap. Williams there to mop it up. Hogan comes away with the ball. He gains possession. Gorn running in, about to kick. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Tomlinson slams it on the boot. A great effort.
Payne's got a really good footballing brain. Good mark. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball. Shield with the kick. Vince with the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Kelly, just the better man in that contest. He gets boot to the ball. Viney with great hands.
His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge.
Ward, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. He slams that on the boot. Watts covers some ground with that kick. Shaw with great hands.
That's a massive kick. Great mark over the pad. Caniglio pumping it long. Strong mark. Boots it. His mistake costs him a possession. Hits the running man. McDonald with the tap. Viney made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Puts boot to ball. A nice uncontested mark for Hannah. Puts boot to ball. Well, he gave it a shot. Shield collects it. Jumping at shadows. He has the ball. Sweeping handball. Petraka looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Looking for another goal here. Gallup gathers. He gets his hands on the footy. Gets the distance. Melbourne have scored the last 2 goals. The Demons trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Hogan is relieved to see that one go through. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. And look at that bounce. Deft touch from McDonald. Tomlinson pushes in the back like an old lady poking her umbrella in a wasp's nest. Nice hands. Looks like he panicked there. Shield marks on the run. He's a long kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Booted by Johnson. Marked by Cameron. They say hard work never killed anybody, but clearly Melbourne are not willing to take that chance.
Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there.
The other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender.
Final scores are 58 to 50. Thanks for joining us as always. It's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.